Alright, we're going to do a walkthrough on this Lamborghini Huracan EVO Spider. We're here at LVC Exotics, where you can call us to rent one of your dream cars. Do a step-by-step walkthrough on this Lamborghini Huracan EVO. Start button is going to be under this cap. Just put your foot on the brake. You can lift the cap up and push the button, or you can leave the cap down and push right there in that opening. So let's go ahead and start her up. Alright, so we're going to keep our foot on the brake, and then we're going to engage our emergency parking brake here. To put it in drive, you'll pull this right paddle shifter one time. Anytime you see a number, that's telling you you're in gear. Anytime you see the letter A next to it, that's telling you that you're in automatic. To put the car in manual mode, you'd push M here in the center console. Now the A disappears, telling you you're in manual mode, which then you can upshift with the right paddle, downshift with the left paddle. To put it back in automatic, we're just going to push the M button one more time. Now the A is back on our screen for automatic. To put the car in reverse, you're going to pull up here on the R. You don't need to pull up too hard on any of these switches. These exotics are expensive, but the switches are very fragile. So now that the car is in reverse, you're going to have your backup camera here on the cluster. And then if we cancel out this accept message here, you'll also see your sensors as you get closer to objects, and you'll hear them as you get closer to objects. We always recommend reverse parking in our vehicles because you have a camera to help you. Just make sure you can still see what you're reversing up to. That way you don't hit the rear bumper. So I can still see my parking block here. Parking forward in our cars is a lot harder because it's really hard to see where that front bumper is. So reverse park, it's a lot easier to do so. To put the car in park, you're going to push P right here in the center. Right here, you're going to see that the car is in park. The camera will not turn off until you move the car forward, but that's okay. We can see that the car is in park. If you've ever driven a motorcycle, you'll know how to use the turn signals. If you haven't, it's totally fine. We'll show you here. Turn signals will be here with your left thumb. So you'll pull it to the left blinker is on. Pull it to the right blinker is on. Push it in the center, and that'll cancel your blinkers. If you do a full turn like a regular car, your turn signals will automatically turn off as well. But lane changing, just push it in the center to cancel. Down here on the left of the dash is your light controls. The vehicles will always be on automatic headlights. If you're doing a photo shoot or something else like that, you can turn them off, and then you have access to your parking lights and everything like that here. But we do like to make sure we keep them on automatic. That way it's easier for our clients. On the left of your driver door, you'll have your mirror adjustments. Just toggle switch. Just select left mirror, right mirror. If you turn it upside down, it'll fold the mirrors. The mirrors will automatically fold when you lock the vehicle. You have your door functions here, unlock and lock. Down on the kick panel here is your trunk button. The top one will open your trunk. The vehicle does have to be in park or off. Over here to the center console dash, these toggle switches here, this is your driver window. You push it in to roll the window down, and you'll pull it up to roll the window up. Passenger windows on the far right, push it in, roll the window down. Pull it up, roll the window up. You guys, hazards here is the red one. This is your auto stop start for when you're at lights, the car will turn off and on. This is your parking sensors, you want to leave that on. This is your traction control, you want to leave that on. And this is one of the important features here. This is for the hydraulic lift in the front of the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and pull it and let go. You're going to see this blinking. And it's really hard to tell in the video, but you can slowly see the vehicle raising up. It's raising up to give the front of the vehicle more clearance. That's going to help you anytime you're coming in or out of a parking lot with a steep driveway or going over large speed bumps. Once this solid icon is yellow and it's not blinking anymore, that's telling you that the front lift is up. You don't have to use this switch to make the vehicle go back down. You can, but the vehicle will lower automatically once you get over about 30 miles per hour. So you only have to use this to make the lift go up. It'll go down by itself. The convertible top, if you do have a Spider means convertible, is automatic. There are no latches that you have to unlock, manually. It's all done by a switch. That switch is going to be here. This left silver switch, you're just going to push and hold down, and you're going to keep holding this button until you hear the car make a chime noise. It'll ding once it's complete, and that's when you can let go. So just keep holding until you hear the ding. So now that the ding is there, you can let go of the button. To put the top up, you're going to hold it the opposite way. Just hold back until you hear that same ding noise, and then your top will be fully closed and locked. Lastly, driving modes. Here on the bottom of the wheel you have Strada, which is normal, sport, and then Corsa, which is basically a race mode. Now we don't recommend Corsa mode because that is strictly manual shifting and it turns off a lot of your traction controls. You want to keep all those safety and traction control features on. You are welcome to go to sport mode. You just basically pull back on this red tab. That'll put you in a sport mode, and then push it up to go back to Strada. Again, if you go to Corsa mode, that is only manual shifting and you do not have any traction control, which we recommend not to go to Corsa mode. This is the new touchscreen entertainment system. So it's kind of nice, but some features are a little complicated. So to access your AC controls, it's on this top menu bar. You're going to push on the middle button here where it says the temperature, and then you're going to have a climate control screen pop up. You can adjust your temperature on this side, you can adjust your fan speed here, you can adjust where your fans are going to be blowing, and then if equipped, down here is where you have your heated seats. This vehicle has the sports seats, so it does not have heated seats. And then down here on the bottom menu bar, if you click the middle button, that brings you to your home screen where you have access to navigation. You can do the radio, you can do Bluetooth. And then again on this bottom menu bar, this is the only way to adjust your volume. Push on the volume button here, and then this is where you can slide your volume. Lamborghini built in some features on their screen. If you put 3 fingers on the screen, that's mute. 3 fingers again is unmute. Now you can also do another feature here. If you hold on the top corners, then you can slide your volume like this. So a little complicated there. Now the trickiest part of this entertainment system is connecting to Bluetooth. There's a lot of hidden menus here where it's very tricky for our clients. We can go over this in person again, but here's a video to show you how to do it. You click on telephone here. You're going to push check to pair a new device. Then you're going to click on this magnifying glass to search. It's going to find your phone, or you'll find Lamborghini on your settings in your Bluetooth. Once you get connected here, you're going to go back to the home menu, then you're going to click on media, and then once you're in here, this is the hidden menu that I'm talking about. You're going to have to push on the speaker box icon under 4G. After you click on that, as long as you're connected via Bluetooth, you can click on the Bluetooth symbol and then you'll be paired. The Lamborghini does have CarPlay, but you do have to plug in your phone here on this back port. Make sure you have a good data cable, working cable, and then it'll ask you if you want to use CarPlay, and that way all your maps, messages, and everything like that will show up on the car screen. That's basically the rundown of the Lamborghini. You can use this video to get familiar with the vehicle before you come in for your reservation. We will also do this in person with you just to make sure that you are comfortable before your drive. Now to access the trunk, you're just going to hold this middle button on your key fob. There's a latch here in the middle, squeeze, and then you can pull up. You can fit maybe 2 backpacks in here or 1 small carry-on. When you rent vehicles with us, we try to make sure the gas is full before you leave, but we do ask that you bring the vehicle back with the same amount of fuel. Gas is on the passenger side of the vehicle. As long as the car is off and unlocked, you can push on the gas door and it'll open up. So on the convertibles, gas door is here. If you rent a coupe from us, non-convertible, the gas door will be up here.